As flight attendants, we work everywhere, across all time zones and in all kinds of conditions. We spend the majority of our time with our fellow flight attendants. The Flight Attendant Drug and Alcohol Program, or FADAP, is an extension of the online peer support we already offer each other. FADAP provides confidential help for any flight attendant concerned about substance use, whether it's yours or a flying partner's. FADAP is here for all of us, whether you work on a commercial airline, a private jet, or for the military.
Substance abuse and dependency are health problems. Without professional attention, their symptoms progress, which means they get worse with time, not better.
I'm so happy you moved into the neighborhood. All of our kids are about the same age. Speaking of kids, the bus is going to be dropping them off any minute now.
Yeah, you're right. But this has been great. I'm so glad we're all together, walking distance, work for the same airline. It's just like old times back in college, but probably need to get to the bus and get the kids now.
You know what? I'm going to pass. The kids will be fine, and I can see the stop through the window. But you guys go ahead and we'll catch up later. Thanks for stopping by. I can't do this anymore. I need help.
I am a recovering flight attendant. This is my story. After years of painful use, I found help. Today you don't have to wait so long. Examine your alcohol use just as frequently as you examine yourself for other health risks like skin or breast cancer. FADAP has created a tool to help you do just that. A yes answer to any of these questions suggests that your alcohol use may be putting you at risk. Have you shown up for a flight hungover in the past year? Have you bid a certain position to have easy access to alcohol in the past year? Have you drank alcohol past the cutoff time in the past year? Felt bad or guilty about your drinking in the past year? Felt you should have cut down on your drinking in the past year? Do you drink alcohol 4 or more times a week? Have you had 5 or more drinks on a typical day when you are drinking? FADAP is here to help you to take a look at your use early and frequently across your career. If you'd like to talk about what's happening with your drinking, call our toll-free helpline and you'll be connected to a flight attendant peer just like me. Our conversation is confidential and always non-judgmental.
The 3 C's of addiction are easy to remember. The first is loss of control. This is when you can't predict with any reliability what's going to happen once you start using alcohol or drugs. You may have made genuine promises to yourself or to your family about limiting the frequency, amount, or timing of your use. But once you pick up that drink or drug, you break those promises because you've truly lost control. The second is compulsive use. You may be able to put days of non-use together, but once you pick up, you continue using until you run out or pass out. The third is continued use despite negative risks or consequences, including family problems, legal concerns, and job jeopardy. An addict's drinking and drugging behaviors aren't the cause of the illness, they're its symptoms. Alcoholism and drug addiction aren't forms of badness, they're forms of sickness.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just busted up my leg and twisted my back. I was only in the hospital overnight. The doc said I need to stay on the ground for at least 8 weeks. Yeah, they gave me something for the pain and some pills to help me sleep. I know, I hate these. Oh, hold on. Oh! Oh, but the pain is so bad. Oh, and I can't sleep. My back kills me. Oh, I'm feeling nauseous now. I have to lie down. Hi, guess what? I just got pulled from our trip. Coverage issues. I won't be seeing the sights with the gang tomorrow. I was really looking forward to our international trip so I can get some good pastries and coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the closest I'll get to that will be the terminal. Weather up and down the east, so the company's rerouting the junior staff and I'm junior. Hey, got a favor to ask. You know that pharmacy across the street from the hotel?
Yeah.
Well, remember the trip I worked several years ago that hit turbulence? Well, my back has flared up again, and with the flare-ups come the migraines. I really need some relief so that I can work. On my last trip, I left all my meds at the hotel, and I cannot reach my doctor. Yeah, would you pick up 50 of my pain meds? You know the ones.
Sure.
Yeah, and since I'm on vacation after this trip, would you pick up 50 of my sleep meds?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you very much. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Dr. Smith's office, may I help you?
Yeah, I'm a patient of Dr. Smith's, and I worked the other day and left my bag of medication at the hotel. Once I realized the medication was gone, it was too late. I called back to the hotel, and they told me that housekeeping had already cleaned the room and they had disposed of the medications. I was just in to see Dr. Smith last week. Can he please call in a script to my pharmacy to hold me over till my next appointment?
Yes.
Thank you.
This is my story. The first time I ever used pain medications was after my injury on the job. My doctors gave them to me. At some point, 1 pill didn't work anymore. Then 2, 3, and 4 didn't work anymore. I needed more and more of the drug to give me relief. I've learned that this is called tolerance, a warning sign that my body and my life are being taken hostage by these drugs. Recovery has given me my life back. Today, my life is filled with healthy relationships and healthy activities. It all started with one call to FADAP.
This is the Flight Attendant Drug and Alcohol Program. How can I help you?
When it comes to substance abuse and addiction, there's a lot of good news. Treatment exists, treatment works, and FADAP can connect you to the treatment that has been designed just for flight attendants.
Take the 6-question drug use screening tool designed just for flight attendants. If you answer yes to 2 or more of these questions, it means that your use may be putting you at risk. I've not shown up for a trip because of my use of a drug or medication 1 or more times. I have used a flying partner's prescription medication 1 or more times. I've shared my prescription medication with a flying partner 1 or more times. I've used a prescription pain medication while performing my flight duties 2 or more times. I have bid my flying schedule to avoid a drug test positive 1 or more times. I have bid my flying to have access to a drug or medication 1 or more times.
FADAP's mission is to support a safety culture whereby a flight attendant may recognize their substance use is adversely affecting their personal health, professional life, or the safety of the aviation transportation system. A second goal of FADAP is to establish treatment and support services customized for flight attendants to successfully address these health and safety concerns. Remember, we're all responsible for safety, and it begins with you.
There are online 12-step recovery meetings just for flight attendants. The meetings are called Wings of Sobriety. You don't have to be in recovery to join us. Our meetings are open to any flight attendant with questions about their substance use.
And Wings of Sobriety meetings are led by recovering flight attendants. Whether you're on or off the road, you can just log on.
A mentor program is also available to support the newly recovering flight attendant. Mentors are flight attendants who have been able to navigate the recovery and return to flying.
FADAP mentors are a source of support. Why not let other recovering flight attendants share their experience and wisdom with you? If you're new to recovery, give us a call. We'll give you the name of a mentor that you can contact.
If you're a recovering flight attendant with at least 2 years of sobriety and would like to give back as a mentor, give us a call to be put on the mentor list.
I fought all my adult years with substance abuse. Now I'm rebuilding my life.
Recovery is not a hard landing, it's a journey.
There is no elevator to recovery. You have to take the steps.
Examine your alcohol and drug use just as frequently as you examine yourself for other health risks like skin or breast cancer. Use the alcohol and drug screening tools that you've been introduced to. You can find them at www.fadap.org. If your use is putting you at risk, call us at 855-33-FADAP. Help for any flight attendant, regardless of employer or affiliation, is just a phone call away.
We are flight attendants. We are the face of recovery.